opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Tyler Scott now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Young to throw. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect.
Well, that throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Man in motion here. It's taken in by Mingo. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Christian Harris on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to throw, Stroud. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And that makes it 2nd and long. Stroud off the play fake. Wangu on the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On play action, here's Stroud. That's taken in by Longu. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, they'll run. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Longu finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Young looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Vegas first down. That's the end of it.
The end of the first quarter. This is your
time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throw left side, taken in by Adams. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Right side into the hands of Adams. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Here's a give up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short. Young to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Young working from the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That's going to be caught by Mingo. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
I like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Young throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Now a give running right. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 9.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
He's got it! And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
First and 10 now from the 30. They send a man in motion. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Texans grab it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Now he's just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
And that one bounces through the end. Touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Young to throw. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Escapes the pocket. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Only one. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw, here's Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Young on the play action. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First and 10. It's a give to White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Play action now. Young. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Got Mingo, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Wangu on the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
There's a handoff up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot. He's back to throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
White trying this straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by 4. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, this is White. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's White again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. The give now to White. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down run from White. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Final timeout called by the Texans. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Got Olovich, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's White on the give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Running on 2nd with White. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So put this in the win column for the Raiders.